Hello my wanderers, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily and this is the home of the Forever Theater Kid. If you are a performer, want to know about other performers' lives, if you have been a performer in the past or a singer in the past or did tech in high school plays, you want to know what it's like to be in the life of a cruise ship singer, also actor, also performer, also musical theater enthusiast of all types, you are home. Welcome home. Hey, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. I upload videos every week and I am currently on the high seas filming this in my cabin. I am here to give you my roundup of things I've learned, things I've loved, and things I've loathed in 2018. I think that was pretty good. I don't even have a list, but we're just gonna go for it. Here, let's admit, things are usually not scripted. I was gonna write stuff down and I didn't, so I actually just finished a show like half an hour ago, and I even just did this really cute setup for you. This was our Christmas tree, and oh, all right. First thing I've loved. I have loved investing in myself again. I did a course, a bit of a YouTube boot camp for myself this year, and it was something that I've been wanting to do for a couple of years, or a couple times it's come around and I've never invested. I'm not wearing my ring. Oh crap.
Fired.
Oh my god. I wasn't married for a minute. Yeah, I've loved investing in myself again. I did this, a boot camp really gave me the confidence and the guidance to know what to put out here for you. I've always known what I've wanted to put out, but I haven't really known how to put it out there and how to cohesively and concisely do it, try to bring it to more of a focus. So this isn't the first, but this is going to be part of the first round of new niched down videos for you, so you really get to know who I am and what I want to give to you as my audience, as my friends. I mean, I really feel like this community that we have here is really great. Really scary to invest in yourself, but it's also strengthening. It makes you feel like you're worth what you're creating. So I definitely love that. The boot camp I did, it actually belongs to and is run by Erica Verrera. She runs a podcast called Beauty in the Vlog. No. It was called Beauty in the Vlog. Now it is called the YouTube Power Hour. Erica Verrera, she runs boot camp for female YouTubers to really work from the inside out. It's really given me inspiration. It's given me lifelong connections and friends, women who are doing what I want to do. It's exciting. It's exciting to see where this will lead me and the skills I learned, how I can take them into not only just my channel and for you, but also just for my life in general. So I'm excited. Okay. Something I've learned this year. I have learned that I am someone who can very quickly fall under the idea of FOMO, the fear of missing out. I feel like that happened to me a lot on my last contract because every couple weeks I was going around to different places in the world, seeing beautiful new things, and I was always afraid of missing out on something and missing out on an adventure and missing out on experiences and memories with people. In the past month or so, I've really learned that it's okay to dismiss that fear. It's okay to put other things in front of that fear of going out and having some drinks with friends. I found that it's better for me and my vocal health and for my health in general, because I'm on a contract now where I don't have as many nights off during the week. I have shows much more often and they come around much more often. So my vocal health, my physical health, my mental health, everything needs to slow down a bit and to be really self-preserving. So I'm really starting to take on that lesson of it's okay if I miss out on things, because there will be other times to experience memories. Not every memory has to be for me. Sometimes those can just be for other people. It's a constant reminder of like, hey, chill out. You don't have to be at every event. Something I loathe. Well, there's a lot of things I loathe, so I'll have to...
Tired.
Something I've loathed in 2018 is wires. I cannot tell you how many times I have almost lost my mind due to wires. I hate seeing them, like I'm looking at them right now and it's driving me nuts. I just hate seeing wires. There's something about tangled wires and things not like in an organized like way that drives me nuts. And I'm also a culprit of it. I'm just always like, oh, I'll clean it up later. But then they like tangle and they just drive me nuts. Loved. I have really loved twinkle lights this year. I've loved them for a couple years, but these lights in particular, my husband bought them for this big party that we threw for his parents' 40th wedding anniversary, and he got a crap ton of these lights, and the mode changes. Look at that. They just bring me so much happiness, and there's just a way that they just make a room feel really cozy and lovely. Here's to the twinkle lights of 2018, because you filled my heart with joy. If I can find the link, I'll link them down below, because you deserve to have this happiness as well. A lot of the things that I've learned, I probably will be a repeat of the last time I did a video like this, but life is a journey and you continue to learn. You don't have to be friends with everyone. I can work with someone and don't have to be their friend at the same time, because that's life and you're not always going to get along with other people, as long as you always treat everybody with respect. And I think that's good, because not only does it keep you true to yourself, but it also keeps you true to other people. That's okay. You don't have to give everyone all of you all the time. You don't have to be liked by everyone, and you certainly don't have to like everyone. You just don't. It's quality over quantity. This is 6. I mean, I've loathed the state of the world is crap. I hate that. Yeah, I said it. It's all crap. That's why I eat candy and have twinkle lights, because everything else is falling to crap in the world. Live while you can, so the world's imploding. Something I've loved this year, kombucha. I love a bit of kombucha. I drink it all the time. I drink whenever I can, especially when it's brewed. How hipster can you be? What is it, on draft? That at Whole Foods? Who am I? I had a kombucha today, let me get it. This brand is my favorite, Health Aid Kombucha. I know nothing about gut health. I will say that. I know nothing Jon Snow. But this, apparently it's good for your stomach, so I'll take it. Learn, something I learned. I think the reason I'm finding the learned really hard, I did this video last year, but I didn't ever make it live, because by the time it was done being edited, and it just was far too late. It was like way past New Year's. So I never made it live, but you know what? You know what I'm gonna do for you guys? I am going to link it. I'm gonna leave it up here. I'm gonna leave it in like a little like mystery video at the end. I'm gonna leave. I didn't know you were still awake. Link it right here. This year, I learned how to sing rock. I learned how to sing rock and roll in the show that I'm always talking about here on my channel. I'm always talking about epic rock. It's really beast of a show. Always have wanted to do it ever since I saw it years ago. I never thought I'd be able to sing rock, because I was trained classically. So I sang a lot of opera growing up. I sang a lot of very legit musical theater. And when I was in college, my singing voice is completely different than what my voice sounds like now, and I would never have learned that. I would never have, well, I don't want to say I would never have learned, but I think it would have taken a lot for me to have figured out how to sing rock without being in this show. So yeah, I've learned that my voice has so much more room to grow, especially a female voice doesn't mature until it's in its later 20s. I think it even has so much more to go, because I'm testing the limits all the time and learning new things about my voice and what it can do. I think it's really exciting, and I'm excited to learn what else my voice can do in the future. Something I loathe. I loathe how people feel they have to act when they're on vacation. This might be because I work in the hospitality industry, and I see it all the time, but I really don't like how people treat different spaces that aren't theirs when they're on vacation. Like, I just see people trash different areas, half-eaten food, like leaving it on the ground, and board games strewn about, or books strewn about, and it just makes me think, just because you're on vacation doesn't mean you have to disrespect a space. Like, you don't have to clean it. Like, I'm not asking you to clean it. Of course, you're on vacation, but if you wouldn't do that at your grandma's house while you're on a vacation visiting her, don't do it in someone else's space that they work in or live in. I don't know. I just think it's really, really rude. I hate that. I really hate that. I love Bali. Gabe and I went to Bali this year because we had that opportunity to be on the other side of the world, and we got to go to Bali, and it was the best thing ever. We just kept calling it another honeymoon. So magical. Everywhere I went, all the smells, all the sounds, like it was just incredible. I was in my Instagram paradise. It was everything I ever wanted and dreamed about. I learned that, I think I always knew this, but a child dancing is like the most freeing thing to watch in the entire world because they have no idea where their limbs are, where their body's going, their center of gravity. All they feel is like the music and the beat, and they're just like loving everything. There's something about watching a toddler dance that makes me so happy. I always forget until I see it, and tonight I just had that moment, and it makes me think of like my nieces and nephews when they dance. They're just like jumping and like staring at the ground and running. Like, I love that running is a form of dance to children. They don't know any other type of movement, and they're just like, this goes fast just like the beat. So that gives me joy. Oh, I got something I loathe. I loathe when I forget to log out of my internet and then I waste so many minutes. The way that our company works is like you buy your internet and you can sometimes buy it by the minute, kind of like a phone card. You have to log out. And sometimes you just forget. Loathe ship internet. I loathe it. It's awful. Everything requires Wi-Fi and I never have Wi-Fi. First world problems. All right, this is 14. Another thing I love this year, it's gonna be another place I went. New Zealand. Love New Zealand. I love the people, the air, atmosphere, the grocery stores, the landscapes. I love the sheep. I love how green it is. I loved every single thing. I even loved the rain. I loved Hobbiton. I got my inner nerd out so hard. And the TSA there, oh my gosh, the airport was so relaxing. I loathe American airports. I loathe TSA that don't have those little conveyor belts that pop out the box. If you travel a lot, you'll know what I'm talking about. You just go through security. You have to get out those like containers to put your crap in wonderful airports like Singapore and New Zealand. And I'm sure there are other places that have great airports that do this as well. They have a conveyor belt and they say, hey, don't stress out. It's not necessary for you to stress out about your luggage. We got you covered. We don't have that in the States and we need that. If there's one and I don't know about it, please tell me down below. I need to know because it sucks here. Our airports are awful. Another thing I've learned, this is not rounding out number 15. I hope I get this right. I might not get this right. I've learned that if you keep up a habit, if you do something, I want to say like 36 days in a row, it becomes a habit, and it is a habit that sticks with you. I learned this during my boot camp. 36 and 40 days in a row, like you'll have habits that form, like habit forms very quickly. Positive habits. I'm sure bad habits form much quicker than that. Good habits like working out 5 days a week, or writing down your goals, or editing twice a week. Doing it about like 40 days in a row leads to a habit, and then it's kind of ingrained in your system. So I learned that this year. For the last 3 things I'm going to do, I'm just going to say stuff that I love, because we're gonna end on a wonderfully positive note. I'm just gonna spit out a couple things that I've really loved this year that are coming to mind. These are all recommendations from me to you to take into 2019. In terms of podcasts that I've loved, I've always will love My Favorite Murder, but also Getting Curious with Jonathan Vaness of Queer Eye. Amazing. I learned so much in his half-hour segments of just getting curious about different topics and having experts come on his show to teach about different topics in a light way, but also serious and very informative way. Another podcast that I've loved is Up and Vanished, anything with Payne Lindsay. That is such a good podcast. He also does the podcast Monster, which was, the first season was all about the Atlanta child murders, and this next season is going to be about the Zodiac Killer. Really true crime all the time. Like I said earlier, the YouTube Power Hour with Eric Rivera, amazing podcast. Another podcast that I'm really, really in love with that's very light, completely different to the other ones that I've listened to, is Broadwasted, which is a couple of Broadway lovers that bring in so many different people who are in the theater world, in the New York theater scene, on Broadway. They bring them on all the time. They drink, They play games. They do quizzes. It's really, really fun. Movies that I've loved. Bohemian Rhapsody. Haven't seen it. Go see it. What Are You Doing? Go watch it. Amazing. Another movie that was really good is A Christmas Carol, directed by David Isaacs, starring Stuart Brennan, Bonnie Wright, and Emily Martinez. Shameless plug! I was in a movie, a Christmas movie, and it finally came out this year. Another thing I'm loving, music-wise, best song that I found this year, Soul Survivor by Beverly Knight. This song came out in like 2010, but this has been my anthem, especially when I'm having a down day. This is what I go to. So good. Love that song. The musical 6. If you don't know this musical, what are you doing? Go download it. It is about Henry VIII in England and all of his 6 wives that either died, were beheaded, were divorced, or survived. It's just 6 girls, 6 powerhouse singers wailing as if they're in like a rock concert together, like a pop rock concert. It's honestly a Little Mix made a Broadway musical. That's what this musical would be. It's so good. I want it to come to the States. I want to be in it. Hashtag cast me. Hashtag green sleeves. You got it. You won't. You could. You should. Will you? You will. Mean Girls the musical. Amazing. Listen to it. Once on This Island. Amazing. Listen to it. Buy it. Support them. How could I freaking forget this? I learned how to sing in a different language this year. Past couple months, I'm singing an entire show in Spanish. I'm doing it. It's called Amor Cubano, and I have to say, I'm doing pretty good. I'm singing a bunch of Gloria Estefan. I'm singing a bunch of Celia Cruz. I hope to sing in Spanish more often. Get on your feet. Cast me. What? I think that just about rounds it up. Those are the main things that I have loved, learned, and loathed in 2018. I hope that you have enjoyed this journey with me. If you did, please give this video a big old thumbs up. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel and tell me down below, what did you love, what did you learn about yourself or the world, and what did you loathe this year? Tell me down below. And remember, for those of you who have sticked around to this entire video, you know that there's another video of this that I filmed last year. I think I'm gonna see if I can like just keep it unlisted, so only I'll know only the people who watch it are the ones that got through this whole video. Alright friends, I think I'm gonna head out. My battery's just about to die. Don't forget to peace, love, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. I'll see you next time on my channel, because I know you're gonna subscribe, don't I? Just gonna do it. I'll just give you a second. Okay, bye! But I forgot to wish you a very happy new year. Hope you've had a wonderful holiday season. May 2019 be full of hope and inspiration and determination and living your best life. 2018's done. It's over. If it was awful, if it was great, no matter what it was for you, let this be the end of this chapter and let us start a new one. Yeah? Alright. Bye.